Hi there! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the previous video, we talked about the basics of Excel 2010. So we talked about how to move around the window and how to enter data. So for today's video, for the second episode of our tutorial, we're going to talk about the major strength of Excel, which is where we can perform mathematical calculations and format data. So in this video, we will learn how to perform basic mathematical calculations and how to format text and numerical data. So for this video, the first thing that we'll do is performing mathematical calculation. So we have here data already inputted in our Excel. So we have here for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So always remember that we must put an equal sign to indicate that we are performing mathematical calculations. So we will type sign for calculations, and that will be plus for addition, minus for subtraction, asterisk for multiplication, and slash for division. So for addition, the first thing that we'll need to do is to click for the cell where we want our sum to be placed in. So for this case, we want our sum to be placed in at the cell A4. And then at cell A4, on the formula box, don't forget to press equal. Then click on the first data, then press plus sign, then click on the second data, and then press enter. Then there you go, we have our sum. For subtraction, same goes with addition, but this time we use the minus sign or the minus symbol. So first thing is we need to click on the cell where we want our difference to be placed in. So in that cell, we type the equal sign, then click on the first data, then use the minus sign, then click on the second data, then press enter. Then there you go, we have our difference. Also, same goes with the other two operations. So for multiplication, we click on the cell where we want our product to be placed in, and then in that cell, we press the equal sign, then click on the first data, then press on the asterisk symbol, then click on the second data, then press enter. Then there you go, we have our product. So lastly, for division, click on the cell where we want our quotient to be placed in, then press equal, then click on the first data, then press slash, then click on the second data, then press enter. Then there you go, we have our quotient. So the next thing that we'll do is to perform advanced mathematical calculations. So we should take note that calculations in Excel starts from left to right, where multiplication and division comes first before addition and subtraction. And this is very important. We should use parentheses if we want to arrive in a specific answer. So for example, as you can see, we have these data operations without parentheses. So we have here 3 plus 3 plus 12 divided by 2 times 4. So as you can see, the answer is 30. It is because it divides 12 from 2, then multiplied by 4, then added by 3 and another 3, arriving the answer 30. So how about we put some parentheses to the equation? So we put parentheses in here and in here, then press enter. So as you can see, the answer is 36, which is different from the first one. It is because it adds up 3 plus 3 plus 12, then divide it by 2, then multiplied by 4, so arriving to the answer of 36. So the next thing we'll do is the auto sum up application. So let's say we have these datas in a column 23, 34, 5, 6, 3, 23, 5677, and 45. So to auto sum up this data, first thing is we go to the home tab, then look for the auto sum up sign, which is sigma. Then as you can see, it automatically selects the data that we wanted to sum up and shows a formula in the cell. Then you press enter, then voila, it sums up all the datas in the column A. So the next thing we'll do is aligning cell entries. So the default alignment of the data is on the left side of the cell, but you can change it whenever you wanted it. So if in order to change it, we're going to press the home button, then highlight the data you wanted to align, then choose on this 3 options in here. So it is for left, center, and for right alignment. So for this case, we wanted to make it in a center, so we choose the center alignment. So that's it. So the next thing we'll do is the cut and copy data application. So if you wanted to cut or copy a certain group of data, the first thing you need to do is to highlight the group of data you wanted to cut or copy, then right click on the mouse, then choose the option cut or copy. So the first thing we choose is cut, then place or select the location you wanted to paste the data, then right click on the mouse, then choose paste. So it cuts the data. Then for copy application naman, just right click the mouse, then choose copy, then select the location where you wanted to paste the data, then right click, then choose paste. You can also done this by shortcut commands. So for copy, you can just click Control key plus C, then for cut, Control plus X, then for paste is Control plus V key. The next thing we'll do is inserting or deleting row or columns. If you want to insert a column, simply we just click wherever we want it to be inserted. For example, we want to insert a column between B and C. So we just click column C, then go to home button, then we can see this insert option in here. Just click the insert arrow, then choose insert sheet column. Then there you go. We've inserted another column. So what if we don't want or like the column that we inserted this time? So we can just click the column, then go to home, then we can click this delete. So there you go. The inserted column is gone. So same goes with inserting a row. So for inserting a row, for example, we want to insert a row in between 2 and 3. We just click on row 3, then go to home button, then choose insert, then insert sheet row. So what if we don't want the inserted row anymore? So we can just delete this by same goes with how we delete a additional column. So in here, go to click the row added, then go to home, then choose delete or click delete. So there you go. So the next is working with long text. So if you type a long text in the cell, so for example in here, I already typed welcome back to face-to-face class. So the Excel attempts to borrow the space from the other cell to the right, overlaying them. And if you type another data right next to it, so in here, we're going to type hello, enter. We cannot see the full data on the A7 cell. So if you want to see it, we can just simply change the columns to width. So in order to change the column width, so the first thing we'll do is to click on any cell under the column A. So then go to home tab, then you see this format option in here, click the arrow, then choose column width. Then a dialog box will appear. And in the column width field, just type the measurement or the amount of the width we wanted to change. So for in this case, let's say we want to change the column width to 40, then click enter. And there you go. So as you can see, we can fully see our long data. You can also change the column width in a faster way. So go to the column letter and go in between. So as you can see, the cursor changed into a straight line with 2 arrows on each side. So just click and drag it to how long you wanted it to be. And if you want it in the fastest way, just click on the column, then go to home tab, then click format, then click auto fit column width. So there you go. So the last thing we'll do is editing the format of our inputted numbers. So let's say we have our data of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Home button. You can see that there are options here that can help us in editing the format of our numbers. So the comma in here separates the data in thousand. So just like this. Then the dollar sign here adds dollar sign to our data. The 0 with the left arrow button here increases the data's number of decimal places, just like this. It increases the decimal places. And while the 0 with the right arrow button here decreases the data's number of decimal places. So just like this. So this percent button in here changes the decimal data into percent format. So let's say we have a value of or data of 0.45. We press this percent button in here, it automatically changed the value into 45%. So that's all for this video. I hope you learned a lot today. Stay tuned for more tutorial videos. Good day and bye-bye.